Alright, so in this video we're going to talk about YouTube ads and more specifically if YouTube ads are worth it anymore in 2024. And this is going to be very helpful for you if you're a coach, consultant, or like an agency owner, you have a service-based business, you have a high-ticket offer or something like this, and you're thinking about running YouTube ads, but you don't know exactly if they are worth it, and you just want to give them a try, or if you've tried YouTube ads in the past and they didn't really work for you, and you want to understand why. So it's going to be a very valuable video because you're going to understand all that. And really quickly before we jump in, if you don't know me, I am Gabriel. I'm the founder of Zeta Media. We are a growth partner for coaches, consultants, and course creators. And we have scaled literally over 100 different people to 6, 7, and even 8 figures in monthly revenue, meaning $1 million in monthly revenue. And we have done this also by using YouTube ads, and we've spent a lot of money on YouTube ads. So it's pretty safe to say that we know exactly how YouTube ads are working. We spend a lot of money on them. We also run YouTube ads right now. So I do know what I'm talking about in this sense, and this is why I'm telling you this. And I have a pretty good perspective on YouTube ads and how to make them work. So with that being said, guys, let's just jump straight in, okay? So I'm making this video obviously because most business owners are going to be like, YouTube ads don't work for my business, or like YouTube ads don't work anymore. They've tried it in the past and it doesn't work anymore. Some people are going to be like, I've heard that YouTube ads aren't effective and all that kind of stuff. Or you're just probably in a situation where you haven't tried YouTube ads in the past and you're thinking about trying them, and you just want to see if it's worth it to give them a go, and you just want to see if they're effective for your business right now in 2024. So I'm making this video specifically for you. I want to talk about something really important because YouTube ads are not going to work for some specific types of businesses. So we're going to talk about this right now. Okay, so the question is, can you run YouTube ads for your business model? So let me just give you the examples that you need to understand so you can answer this question, because this is really, really important. So YouTube ads are great for mass market B2C type offers. So for example, like health and fitness, dating and relationships, make money online, biz up, spirituality offers. So these are very huge mass market industries for like the B2C market. And these tend to work really well with YouTube ads just because you have a huge total addressable market and it's just like a huge industry that you can target. So those type of offers in these industries work really, really well. So if you have that, then you can definitely go ahead and run YouTube ads. That might work really well for you. Okay. Next thing is going to be B2B. Okay, this can also work for B2B, not only for B2C, if your total addressable market is big enough and if you're not super niche. So for example, big B2B industries are like markets, niches, and stuff like that that work really well with YouTube ads and have been proven are agency owners, coaches, course creators, consultants, dentists, chiropractors, lawyers, and so on. So these are just some examples, not the only ones, okay? Are just some examples of like B2B niches, right, that are pretty big and are big enough for you to try to run YouTube ads. And YouTube ads can be very effective for those specific niches, so which is a good thing, yeah. Now we have obviously we talked about the instances where YouTube ads works really well. Let's talk about the instances where YouTube ads is not going to work at all for you. So again, you do not want to try YouTube ads if you have a super narrow niche like car dealership owners in Germany, okay, or like independent tax professionals, because you have to think from the perspective like what are the chances of you getting in front of like a car dealership owner with a YouTube ad. You also have to ask yourself, like, do they spend their time on YouTube? Like, is that a platform where they generally spend their time on, right? And that might be true. Like, you might say, yeah, okay, a car dealership owner might spend his time on YouTube, right? He's watching car videos or stuff like that, but the chance of you getting in front of them are very slim to none. So it's just simply not worth it for you to try and run YouTube ads, because again, generally speaking, YouTube ads work really well for massive markets, okay, whether that's B2B or B2C. So if you have like a super niche, small, weird industry that you're targeting, YouTube ads are just not for you. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind, really important. So based on this, you know exactly if you can run YouTube ads for your business, or if it's just not worth it and you want to try something else. Okay, so with that being said, let's continue. And I want to talk about the pyramid of advertising, and I want you to pay close attention because this is the most important thing that you need to understand if you run successful YouTube ads. And this is the most important part of the video. If you don't understand this thing right here that we're going to talk about, then nothing is going to work and you're never going to have profitable YouTube ads or Facebook ads or Google ads. Doesn't matter what it is. It matters that you understand this pyramid right here. Okay, so essentially you cannot out media buy a shitty ad and you cannot out advertise a shitty offer. So what that means basically is that if you have a shitty offer, you're not going to get results. And if you have a shitty ad, you're not going to get results. But obviously, we have things that influence your results, and I have listed them here in order of importance. So what that is basically the pyramid of advertising. So we're going to start from the top with the most important things that are going to have the biggest impact on your results. And we are going to decline and go to the bottom of the pyramid, of the inverse pyramid, which is the least important thing that pretty much has the lowest impact on the results. Okay, so obviously just by looking at the pyramid, you understand that offer is the most important thing. And to be more specific, offer packaging and positioning is the most important thing if you want to get results with YouTube ads, and obviously the funnel that you're going to use. Okay, so offer packaging and positioning pretty much affects all of the results that you're going to get. Okay, affects your whole business and pretty much influences every single little step and result that you get in your business. If you don't have your offer right, then nothing is going to work. Regardless of how many ads you test, of how much money you spend on ads, it's just not going to work if your offer is not good, if it's not dialed in. And we're going to talk about immediately. We're going to immediately talk about that. Yeah. Next thing is going to be the ad creative and the messaging, aka the ad creative itself, the YouTube ad itself, and the messaging that you use in the ad itself. Then it's going to be targeting. So what audiences are you targeting? What keywords are you targeting? And all that kind of stuff. And the least important thing is going to be the scaling strategy and eventually the agency that you are working with, if you are working with an agency. So basically this means like, what is the bidding strategy that you're using? What is the scaling structure? Like, do you scale horizontally, do you scale vertically? How do you structure your campaigns, your ad sets, and all that kind of stuff? So those are like more small strategic things that, again, won't have the biggest impact on the results. Still pretty important, but not as important as the offer or like the creative itself. Okay, so again, this is in order of importance. So that means that the most important thing and the reason why 95% of the times people don't get results with paid ads and YouTube ads is because of the offer. So this is the number one reason, and obviously the second reason is the creative itself, the YouTube ad itself, and the messaging. So safe to say that you want to pay attention to offer first of all before diving into smaller things. So let's talk a little bit about offer now. Just want to preface this by saying that I have a lot of videos on the channel where I talk about offers more in depth, because obviously this is not all that there is to offers. So if you want to check other videos about offers, I have other videos on my channel. Feel free to check them out. I dive deeper there, but I just want to quickly touch on offers for YouTube ads. So you cannot get cold traffic to work without specificity. Okay, so if you're not solving a specific problem for a specific person in a specific way, it's going to be very hard to get any sort of marketing to work, regardless of the platform that you use. So you need a specific offer, and you also need a cold friendly offer, meaning your offer turns a complete stranger who has absolutely no idea who you are, it turns that person into a paying client. Okay, so by showing your offer to like a completely random person, they would understand that offer and they would be like, okay, yeah, this is for me. This can help me. Okay, so this is what a cold friendly offer means, and obviously it has to be compelling enough to turn a stranger into a client. Now, let's talk about the 3S formula again, because this is really important. You want to target one specific problem, okay? And obviously you want to solve that for one specific person. And actually the best way is to start from the person, which you need to pick like one specific person from your market. Most likely right now you can solve a bunch of different problems for like a bunch of different people, but you only want to focus on one specific person, which is the majority of your market pretty much, and you want to go laser focused on them. Okay, second thing is obviously you want to solve one specific problem for them. So those people might have multiple problems that you can help solve, but you want to solve the biggest one, the one that is worth a high ticket price point, essentially. And obviously, you want to do that in one specific way, which is pretty much your mechanism, okay? The way that you help them solve the problem and the way that you get them the result, okay? So you want to make sure that you have all this dialed in when it comes to your offer, and you have a super specific offer. Otherwise, it's just not going to work, and it's not going to click with the market. So very briefly, this is what you need to understand about offers. But again, I have other videos on my channel where I talk about offers, and I really encourage you to take a look at those because, again, offer is the most important thing of everything. So let's talk about the next thing, which is going to be the creative way of a YouTube ad. And obviously, let's just like pretend that your offer is dialed in, it's all good. So what that means is basically that the next thing that you want to focus on is the creative itself, aka the YouTube ad itself, okay, and what you're saying in the YouTube ad and the messaging that you're going to use, right? So given that your offer is dialed in and it's all good to go, then 80% of your success on YouTube comes down to your creative. And then obviously your creative is also influenced by your offer, okay? So what you need to do in your creatives is you need to educate and entertain people at the same time, because people come on YouTube because they want to get educated and entertained. Okay, it's very important. This is like compared to Facebook, where on Facebook people just come because they want to get like a shot of dopamine, right? So that platform just works different, in a different way, right? Like it's a different environment. So on YouTube, again, people, yeah, they do want to get entertained, but they also want to learn something new. They want to get educated, right? They're looking for tutorials, how-to videos. So you do have to understand the environment on YouTube, right? So the secret to any successful YouTube ad campaign is a high converting script, okay? The creative, obviously you have the video, audio quality, but the script is also very important, and what you say in that script, okay? So let's talk about a very, very good structure for a YouTube ad. And I just want to preface this by saying that we have tested this structure with tens of different clients. We spent a lot of money on ads that are following this exact structure. So if you're going to use this structure for yourself to run your YouTube ads, I guarantee that you're going to have success with it, given that your offer is proven, obviously, and is dialed in. Now, again, we're talking about the script and the creative of the of the ad part. So we have a hook that goes to your body, that goes to your clothes. This is the general composition of a YouTube ad: hook, body, and clothes. So the hook generally is the first part of the YouTube ad, which is probably around like 10 to 15 seconds. Is the shortest part of a YouTube ad, and the only mission for the hook is just to catch the attention and keep that person watching your video and not skipping the skip ad button, right? You just want to keep them to watch the video. You want to get them interested. You want to catch their attention and essentially stop them from what they were doing so they can watch your video. That's all you want to do. That's pretty much it, okay? There's not a rule for how long a hook should be, but again, generally is like around 10 to 15 seconds. So there are multiple ways in which you can hook people in. You can make a big, bold promise or claim. You can ask a question. You can call out your ideal client or customer by the way they self-identify themselves. You can qualify or disqualify people, and you can just mention or like call out the problem that your client is making right now. Okay, or like a problem, like a mistake. Mistake that your client is making right now. So these are just like a few ways in which you can hook people in. Again, it shouldn't take too long. It should be something unique, something they haven't seen before, and just something that's gonna stop them, and they're gonna be like, "Wait a second, what is this? You know, it sounds interesting. You know, this is kind of like the feeling that you want to get." So this is the hook, shortest part of the ad. Now the next part is going to be the body, and here what you want to do is first of all you just want to have social proof and credibility, like testimonials, case studies, results, and all that kind of stuff. So you actually prove that what you're saying is true. Then also you want to teach them something, and this is really important because again, people are coming on YouTube because they want to get entertained, but they also want to get educated. So you have to teach them about the problem that they are facing, and you also want to teach them about the solution, basically. Yeah. So the problem, you describe the problem, and then you give them the solution. Okay. And obviously you want to give them the what, not the how. It's really important because you just don't straight up tell them, hey, this is how you solve the problem. You give them the what, you tell them about the structure, And you basically teach them like, hey, this is the framework that you need to use if you want to solve the problem. And then the next thing after you teach it is you just state your offer pretty straightforward, and you have a call to action. Now, what's really important when it comes to the call to action is that you do not try to sell the offer. Okay, you do not try to sell your product, but you want to sell the next step into the funnel, which most likely is going to be either like a VSL, video, webinar, or something like this. Whatever your next step into the funnel is, you just want to sell the next step into the funnel, not the offer, okay? So you want to sell them on the idea of consuming the marketing message, and you want to sell them on the idea of consuming your next step of the funnel. That's it. Now, next thing is you want to talk about your unique mechanism. So describe your unique way of doing things and why your thing works so well, and basically what is your secret sauce. Okay, what is your unique way of getting them results. And you also want to throw in some benefits, but you just don't want to vomit like random benefits. The benefit is not going to do anything if it's not related to their desired outcome. So the benefit that you're giving there has to be directly connected to the desired outcome that they want to get, right? And then we're going to have the last call to action, which is going to be call to action number 2. This is optional. Generally speaking, you can have as many call to actions as you want to. 2 call to actions, like 3 call to actions. It depends on the length of the video. Generally speaking, we use 3 call to actions. So this is the body, and now we get into the last section, which is the close. And what you want to do here is you want to have the guarantee in place. You just simply state the guarantee. You want to make it obvious that there's no risks for them to take action and move forward with you. And you also want to add in a little bit of scarcity and urgency, and you want to twist the knife and talk about the problem, make the problem more serious, because people are going to take action because of confidence and because of pain. So right in this part, you want to elicit pain, you want to talk about the problem, you want to make them understand that the problem is very big, it's important, and they need to fix it right now. And that's what you want to do in this section. And then we're going to have the last part, which is going to be the call to action, the final call to action, which is typically the heaviest call to action. And here you just simply close the video. Okay, so what I mean by closing the video is just to say, this might be the last time that you're going to see this video, and if you just miss it, you're not going to be able to see the masterclass, the training, the whatever, and you're not going to be able to solve your problem, or you're not going to be able to get X, where X is the desired outcome. So you just close the video and you tell them that, hey, those are closing, so take action right now if you want to solve your problem, because this video is going to end soon and you will not see it ever again, okay? Because this is not an evergreen video, okay? So you just want to close the video, and again, sell the next step of the funnel. Do not try to sell the offer. Don't talk about price. Don't talk about anything else. Just tell them, hey, the masterclass, right? If the next step is a masterclass, a free masterclass is going to help you solve X, solve your problem, achieve your desired outcome. So make sure that you click right now. The video is ending. And after you're done with the script, we usually have a countdown on the screen of 10 seconds, where basically you just give them 10 more seconds to finally click on the button and go to the landing page. So that's the last thing that we do. So again, this is a proven YouTube ad script that we've tested time and time again, and it works really well. If your offer is dialed in and if you're following the script, I can virtually guarantee you that you are going to get results with your YouTube ads. So that's pretty much it. I have a little plug for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you got value, and if you're a coach, consultant, or like a course creator, and you want to scale your business, you want to get more qualified leads, you want to get more qualified book calls, you just want to get more clients, more revenue, more profit, then I have a pretty cool offer. And I invite you to click the link in the description down below. It's my VSL funnel, where I explain exactly how my offer works and exactly how we can help you. And it's a pretty cool offer. As I said, it's like a pay for performance. So basically, you only pay after you get the clients. We've scaled literally over 100 businesses with this offer. It works really well. So yeah, if you want to scale your business, you want to get more clients, more ideal clients, more qualified book calls for your offer, and you just want to have a more profitable business, probably with YouTube ads, feel free to check out the VSL in the description down below so you can see how our offer works. So if you enjoyed this video, also make sure that you smash the thumbs up button, okay? because YouTube is going to show you more videos like this one that are going to help you with your business, that are going to give you practical advice. So ultimately, you're going to be able to scale your business. And also make sure that you hit the subscribe button and you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to post more videos like this that are no fluff, straight to the point, and value packed. And those videos are really going to help you scale your business, get more clients, and really be more profitable and have success with getting clients. And client acquisition won't ever be a problem for you ever. So again, subscribe right now to my channel, because I'm going to be posting more videos like this one, and YouTube is going to notify you, right, whenever I post a new video. And you can just take like a small little golden nugget from the video, and if you implement that into your business, you are going to get results. Okay, so with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.